Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Sister Wives gives an inside look at late Garrison Brown's emotional, tear-filled funeral service. He's finally at rest. The TLC hit gave fans an inside look at Garrison Brown's private funeral service in Wyoming. On Sunday, May 18th, the TLC hit gave fans an inside look at Garrison Brown's private funeral service in Wyoming. He was buried at Penrose Cemetery in Byron, Wyoming, beside relatives, including his grandmother, Cheryl. A title card played before footage from the service appeared, informing audiences that at the family's request, cameras were positioned at a distance during the burial to respect their privacy. From there, Garrison's mother, Janelle Brown, spoke to the cameras, admitting she was just kind of numb and didn't really have any feelings as she prepared for the tragic moment. "It's just one of those things that you just wonder, how did we get here? It's just nothing but sad and heartbreaking," Mary Brown said separately. Cody Brown, Garrison's father, then noted that there's going to be some awkwardness still, heading into the service due to the larger family estrangement. The husband of Christine Brown's daughter, Aspen Thompson, put his carpentry and carving skills to work to build an urn that was shaped and resembled a Viking ship, as Garrison was intrigued by Norse culture. Leading the service was Cody's brother-in-law, Tim, who arrived wearing a Hawaiian shirt and shorts. Explaining the inspiration behind the unique fashion choice, Cody, 56, shared, "Garrison had this little business he wanted to start called Bob's Floral, and it was going to be, Hawaiian shirts." Tim gave some prepared remarks, beginning by saying, "Marriage is the reason they're all there," leading the attendees to erupt in laughter. Janelle, 56, appreciated the gesture, noting that Garrison would have done something silly like this as well. Then, taking a more somber approach, Tim shared that, "The key thing I took away from Garrison in life was, we're always going to find a way to cut up on something. We're always going to find a way to find humor, and we're going to enjoy life." Tim continued, "None of us, except for a mother who's had this set of events, will understand a mother's anguish. None of us, except a father who's been in this circumstance, will understand a father's remorse. On the other hand, in time, a mother will understand only a mother's joy. A father will only understand a father's pride. And this mortality is about learning how to embrace both sides of the experience." From there, Tim requested that everyone remove their shoes and socks and stand barefoot on the grass, which Cody separately explained was not a fundamentalist Mormon thing they were doing. He also noted that this funeral is not cookie-cutter by any means, and that Garrison would have it with your bare feet on the soil. "As I stand here with my bare feet upon the soil, I want to testify that I believe in the resurrection. And I have a faith, but mostly I have a hope that I will be reunited, that I will be reunited with my loved ones, and that we will rejoice in a mutual embrace again," Tim concluded. "And I would encourage everyone to gain such testimony in the name of Christ Jesus, amen." They began to place Garrison's urn into the grave, which Janelle lifted to hand to Cody, who then placed it into the ground. Janelle felt like, "There's some symbolism in me handing him to Cody?" But before doing so, Cody shared a recent dream he had where Garrison was sitting in my bed and it wasn't sad. He continued, "I said, 'Why you gone, boy?' He said, 'I'm not, ain't that bad here. Stop listening to sad music. It sucks when I'm hanging out with you, but I'm okay, just stop with the sad music.'" Other family members also took a moment to speak, as they were allowed to place items of their choosing in the grave. Christine's son, Pedon Brown, was the first to approach, opting to place his military tags in the grave. "I have yours. You have mine," Pedon, 26, said to the group, later telling the cameras how that felt really, really right. Garrison's brother, Hunter Brown, then approached, saying, "Garrison was my playmate. He was my bunkmate for all of my life. He was my arch nemesis and my best friend and blood brother." He continued, "Garrison was my first salute as a commissioned officer, and this was my hat that I got my first salute from Garrison in." Hunter then placed his hat in the grave, others placed dirt over it, and Cody later revealed to the cameras that some family members even brought special tokens that hold great meaning, which were laid beside Garrison. "He's finally here. He's finally at rest," Janelle told the cameras. "It's finished. This part of the journey is finished." Garrison died in March 2025 at age 25, later confirmed that his death was ruled a suicide. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown's new dream life is coming together, despite hitting another big snag. Janelle Brown's new dream life is finally coming together, but the Sister Wives Season 19 star recently hit a significant snag. Janelle recently rang in her 56th birthday, and she's finally on the road to living the life she always wanted. Until 2022, Janelle was married to polygamist patriarch Cody Brown. When she married Cody in 1993, he was married to Mary Brown. A year after marrying Janelle, he would marry Christine Brown, and 16 years later, he'd marry Robin Brown. At the height of his polygamy, Cody had 4 wives and 18 children. When the unscripted series premiered in 2010, the Browns lived under the same roof. They shared a multi-unit home in Utah that was designed by a fellow polygamist. It was perfect for them. Each wife had her unit to live in with her children. Cody got to see every one of his wives and kids every day. Everything changed after the family left Utah and moved into 4 separate homes. By the time Sister Wives Season 19 premiered, 3 of Cody's 4 wives had left the marriage, including Janelle. She has since started building her dream life. Janelle went from polygamy to single life. Unlike Cody's other wives, Janelle liked polygamy. She openly talked about how she liked that Cody wasn't around every night. She enjoyed the freedom and independence afforded to her by the lifestyle. While Christine left Cody because she hated having to share her husband, Janelle didn't want her husband to herself. What Janelle couldn't stomach was Cody's neglect of their children. Janelle and Cody had 6 children together: Logan, Maddie, Hunter, Garrison Gabriel, and Savannah Brown. While the kids were growing up, they were all very close to their father, but that changed as they got older. Cody turned his focus more to his younger children, including the children he had with his 4th wife, Robin. This led to a lot of resentment within the family, and Cody didn't do a great job of addressing it. Things got more difficult once the family left Utah and moved into 4 separate homes. The family's already existing divisions were made even worse by the COVID-19 pandemic. When Janelle's children couldn't follow Cody's strict viral mitigation rules, he stopped seeing them. This was the straw that broke the camel's back for Janelle. Once he heard her children, the Sister Wives Season 19 star was finished with the marriage. Janelle went from being a polygamist for 29 years to being a single woman. Janelle moved to North Carolina. Many mothers struggle to maintain their identities while raising their children, and Janelle was no exception. For many years, Janelle worked hard to help raise her entire plural family, and with so many mouths to feed, that was no easy task. Though it wasn't easy, the Sister Wives Season 18 star knew her role and understood where she fit into the family. After her divorce, Janelle was alone and had to rediscover herself. With her marriage to Cody over, nothing was tying her to Arizona. With all of her children grown up and out of the house, Janelle had to take a hard look at her life and set out a new path for herself. With her love of gardening, Janelle had decided to pursue a new life as a flower farmer. The Sister Wives Season 19 star decided to start a flower business. Janelle bought land in North Carolina to be near her daughter, Maddie Brush, her husband, Caleb Brush, and their 3 children. Janelle's dream life hit a snag. Janelle was so excited to build her new home and start her flower business, but her dream life recently hit a snag, as she explained in an Instagram post. The clip is of the Sister Wives Season 19 star in her daughter Maddie's backyard. Janelle recently sold her land at Coyote Pass. Janelle's North Carolina property isn't the first large parcel of land the Sister Wives star has owned. Until recently, Janelle was the part owner of a large plot of land in Arizona, which she co-owned with Cody and his 3 other wives. They planned to build 4 separate homes there, but the family fell apart before they broke ground. During an early episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Cody looked around at the land and lamented that his dreams of Camelot were dead. The land at Coyote Pass became a symbol of the Brown family's dissolution. The land at Coyote Pass recently sold for $1.5 million. According to The Sun, the Browns paid $820,000 for the property in 2018. Cody will split the profits with Janelle, Mary, and Robin. Christine won't get any of the money because she sold her land to Cody years ago. Hopefully, Janelle's new land purchase will end better than the last time the Sister Wives Season 19 star bought land. Quote, Leon Brown makes a rare Sister Wives appearance after brother Garrison's funeral. The child of Cody and Mary Brown has a raw conversation with their sister, Maddie Brown Brush, in the latest episode of the TLC series. Garrison Brown's funeral unites the Brown family, including one member who isn't typically seen on camera in the latest episode of Sister Wives. The TLC reality series has featured all of Cody Brown's 18 children at one point during its 19 seasons, but Leon Brown, the child of Cody and Mary Brown, rarely appears on the show. Leon Brown, who announced that they are transgender in 2022 and uses the pronouns they/them, prefers to maintain their privacy off-camera. Mary Brown has been fiercely protective of that desire over the years, rarely sharing public updates on them. During the May 18th episode of Sister Wives, Leon Brown appears after their brother's funeral in a scene with their sister Maddie Brown Brush, the daughter of Cody and Janelle Brown. In the scene, Brush references her strained relationship with her father, saying, "So with Cody, it's like I'm angry at the way things happened." The camera then pans to Leon Brown, who sits back and intently listens to their sister. Brush continues, saying, "But I can control how I react and how I reciprocate, and I'm still deciding how I do that." Leon Brown appears to be at a loss for words, but another unidentified person on the couch laughs as Brush finishes her statement. At this point, Leon Brown appears to hold back a smirk. "I'm sad for him, and I'm really sad for Robin's kids," Brush continues as her sibling leans forward to listen closely. "And if I had a conversation with any of them, I'd be like, I have nothing against you. And if I've ever done anything to hurt you, I'm sorry." Leon Brown then replies, saying, "I would love to have a conversation with them," seemingly referring to Robin's children. "I'm not sure what to say other than that. Like if I ever caused you pain, I'm sorry," Brush continues, and her sibling nods their head. Cody Brown was estranged from his son Garrison Brown at the time of his death. The reality star's strained relationships with several of his children, including Brush, have been chronicled in recent seasons of Sister Wives. Robin Brown's children have spoken about their own feelings of isolation within the wider family. The last of four, Robin Brown is the only wife still married to Cody Brown. Her former sister wives have said she is Cody Brown's favorite, an accusation he said was unfair. Garrison Brown died by suicide at the age of 25 in March 2024. Leon Brown shared a photo with their sibling on Instagram along with a quote from one of his favorite films, Dragonheart. On the one-year anniversary of Garrison Brown's death, Leon Brown posted a photo with him with the following caption, "I miss you more each passing day. It doesn't get easier, it just gets longer." In December 2024, Mary Brown gave a rare update on how Leon Brown is doing during an interview with People. "They, by their choice, have made a decision to not be super public," she said, "so I don't talk about them so much." Why Sister Wives Madison Brush would like to apologize to Robin Brown's kids. Perhaps Sister Wives Madison Brush would agree that love should be multiplied, not divided. On the series' May 18th episode, she revealed why she'd like to mend the rift with Robin Brown's kids. After saying a final farewell to late brother Garrison Brown, Sister Wives star Madison Brush was ready to let go of some hurt feelings as well. With the family gathered in Wyoming last summer to bury the Nevada National Guard staff sergeant, who died by suicide in March 2024, Madison, the second eldest of Cody Brown's kids with ex-wife Janelle Brown, chatted with some of her siblings about her estrangement from her father. "With Cody, it's like I'm angry at the way things happened, but I can control how I react and how I reciprocate," the 29-year-old explained on the TLC series May 18th while chatting with Leon Brown, Cody's child with first wife Mary Brown. "And I'm still deciding how I do that." But one emotion was crystal clear to Madison, mom to Axel, 7, Evie, 5, Josephine, 2, and Amelia, 2 months, with husband Caleb Brush. "I'm sad," she noted. "I'm sad for him." Referencing Cody's sole remaining wife, Robin Brown, the dad of 18 also split with third wife Christine Brown in 2018. Madison detailed, "I'm really sad for Robin's kids. Ari, given the chance to sit down with Dayton Brown, 25, Aurora Brown, 23, or Brianna Brown, 21, Robin's eldest kids, from her first marriage to David Preston Jessup," Madison explained, "I'd be like, I have nothing against you, and if I've ever done anything to hurt you, I'm sorry." The gist, summed up Madison, "I'm not sure what to say other than that, like, if I ever caused you pain, I'm sorry." Because there are plenty of hurt feelings all around, with Aurora and Brianna sharing in one 2024 episode that they didn't feel entirely welcomed into the brood when Cody wed their mom in 2010. "I have been told directly, multiple circumstances by multiple different people, that I was not accepted," Aurora said at the time, "that I was not their sister, that they didn't consider or see me that way." And her sister Brianna said she felt the parents could have done a better job with, connecting us as a family, and it never really happened. But Christine wasn't sure how they could have opened their arms any wider. Robin's kids and Robin were invited to everything, she insisted. "I would just say, just come into the house anytime you want." Cody and Robin and their kids were on one side, detailed Christine, and they wanted nothing to do with Janelle, me, our kids. Robin's take was that her 3 older kids felt the exchange was emotionally unsafe and said they needed to take a step back from the relationship. And so if there was the slimmest of silver linings to Garrison's death, it's that the momentous loss shifted everyone's views of the long-running family feud. "I mean, Garrison's death has been so tragic and really hard," insisted Janelle, "but the process had brought the family together in a lot of ways. I mean, definitely there's still not reconciliation with Cody or anybody like that." Janelle insisted of her strained relationship with the spouse she split from in 2022 after 29 years of marriage. But the siblings where they've had differences of opinion that have sometimes split relationships, those have been mended. "The family's shared heartbreak," Janelle continued, "just puts everything into perspective, right? And so here we are. Yes, we're here for a very sad thing, but we're also creating this new memory where everybody's here." It's just one of many truths she and her former sister wives have shared during the current season. Keep reading to see what else the fam has revealed. Mary says Cody gave her hope for their marriage. Cody Brown insisted he was ready to divide himself from first wife Mary Brown shortly after their 1990 vows. But he led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, "Oh, Mary, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us," Mary shared in the Sept 15 premiere, referencing their 2018 move. "Like he led me to believe those things. This is what he's done for many, many years." Her main gripe, she shared, is his lack of communication and how he really felt and what he really wanted or what he really didn't want, and the story that he's been telling for all these years. And while Cody acknowledged that there may have been mixed messages, it was only because as he started to work on things, "I'm like, oh, why would I do this?" He explained, "I would not court and date her now. They're like, okay, we're here for you, we're supporting you, and it's about damn time," she confessed. Blinders off, she now feels that he had been trying to get her to walk away for years by insisting he didn't love her. "Because if he can push me out and I leave, he's not the bad guy because he didn't walk away." Cody wanted to sell Coyote Pass, years after the family purchased the 14-acre plot of land they planned to build on in Flagstaff, Aries. Cody confessed in the season premiere that he was ready to let the dream wither, unable to build without paying off the full $820,000 price tag, which the family reportedly did in 2023. He told remaining wife Robin Brown, "I'd almost rather scrap it or sell it and then just start again somewhere else." Janelle left Cody for this reason. While second wife Janelle Brown previously told E! News, "We just kind of started to grow apart. Ultimately, it was Cody's lapses as a parent to some of their kids that pushed her to leave. The big spark for me was when his relationship broke down with my children, and he didn't seem like he would move heaven and earth to fix it," explained the mom to Logan Brown, Madison Brown Brush, Hunter Brown, Garrison Brown, Gabriel Brown, and Savannah Brown. "And I thought, okay, that was what was really holding me here." Even when Cody broached the idea of reconciling in the November 3 episode, it was a non-negotiable for Janelle. "I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him and have him not have a relationship with my kids," she said. "No, I'm going to always choose my kids.